मेरे प्रिय आत्मन, आप सभी को प्रणाम, अभिवादन। Meditation, the greatest art in the world. According to the greatest spiritual master ever born, Vipasshanacharya Dr. Satyanarayan Goenkaji, he says, meditation is the greatest art in the world. Ah, what a right saying. What a right thought. What absolutely right saying by the greatest spiritual master ever born on this earth planet, Dr. Satyanarayan Goenkaji. I pay my deep respect, my deep gratitude to the great spiritual master, Param Pujya Dr. Satyanarayan Goenkaji. Meditation is the greatest art in the world. You may be a very great painter, writer, singer, actor, doctor, lawyer, engineer, maybe a very great statesman, politician, bureaucrat, musician, magician, poet, writer, cook, player, anything. I am not at all condemning. Please mind it. I am not condemning any form of art. All arts form are great. All artists are great. I welcome, I bow, I pay disrespect towards all the greatest artists in the world, in the past, in the future, and the present. I pay disrespect, great recognition towards their art form because they enrich the quality of life in their way, in their manner. They enrich the life quality. People are miserable. People are suffering to make their life happy and rich, peaceful. They contribute through their art form, through their art. So all are welcome, all are praised, all are recognized. Because it is must for the well-being of humanity, for the better life of humanity. for the better quality life of humanity is must. But the contribution of meditator is much more valuable, worthy compared to the other artists in the world, the writers, the musicians, the singers, the doctors, engineers, lawyers, cooks, bureaucrats, politicians, businessmen, any form of art, any type of artist. Please mind, let me repeat again. I am not at all condemning or underestimating their talent, their caliber, their artistic mind, not at all. But what I want to say in the comparison, the contribution of meditator, spiritual master, spirituality is more, much more significant, worthy, important for the betterment of life, enriching the life of the people is much more important. This only I want to say. I want to express my feelings. I want to express myself in this context. Let me explain how. People know everything about outside world. They are the masters of the outside world. Maybe the great laureate, maybe the great writer, maybe the great poet, great knowledgeable person, great social workers, social reformers. They know only outside world. They are the masters of outside world. The scientists, they know the outside world in detail, but inner world, they don't know ABCD of it. All the artists I mentioned, they don't know ABCD of themselves. This is the great ignorance. And due to this ignorance, humanity is suffering a lot. All the artists, all the dominant personalities, bureaucrats, politicians, writers, poets, and all other artists in this society. Though they are the masters in their particular art form, but they are sufferers because they don't know about themselves. This is the greatest ignorance in the world. Avidya, ignorance, not knowing life, not knowing Dhamma, Rit, Swabhav, undercurrent, Bhagavata, you may name it anything. The universal laws, natural laws. How can person become happy without knowing it? How can person feel happiness without knowing it? How can one become happy without knowing it? Without knowing ourselves, without knowing our inner being, without knowing our inner engineering, one can't be happy. Though you may be having all the possible wealth, name, fame, power in the world, though you may be Akbar's or the great emperors, kings, Sikandars, you may be having as many possible wealth in the world, but you will be unhappy, suffering from suffers because you don't know your inner pain, you don't know your inner engineering, you don't know inner what is happening, you don't know at all. And the tool to know it is the meditation. But to master meditation, just to master meditation, mastery or meditation is absolutely difficult task in this world. You can master anything. You can master any form of art. You can master anything in the world. But it's not an easy task to get over mastery or meditation. No, it requires tremendous efforts, perseverance. A very few fortunates can mastery or meditation, can become good meditators. no doubt. The other art forms are also very difficult, not very easy. Easily, you can be the master of the art form, any sort of art form. It also requires tremendous efforts, perseverance, dedication, motivation. Asks the greatest artist in the world, the greatest musicians, laureates, poets, actors, musicians, how they master their art form is not very easy. But anyhow, you can get mastery over it. You can master that particular art form. But in case of meditation, no, no. It requires tremendous efforts, tremendous perseverance, absolute dedication, absolute motivation. Otherwise, you can't master meditation. You can't become a good meditator. To get mastery over mind is not an easy task. Mind is the most complicated phenomenon in the world, more complicated than the supercomputers ever made on this Earth planet and will be made on this Earth planet. Super computer can't be compared with the super mind, supreme mind. No, supercomputer is nothing in front of and considering mind. Mind phenomenon process working is absolutely a very complicated process. Is working, is functioning, is absolutely complicated than the supercomputer ever made on this Earth planet will be made on this Earth planet by any noble scientist in the world, by any super human being on this Earth planet, won't be compared with the mind. To concentrate mind is not an easy task. We carry a very scattered mind, absolutely scattered mind. So there is a chaos, no harmony at all, absolute chaos due to the scattered mind. And to become concentrated mind, focused mind, it requires tremendous efforts. How to concentrate mind, how to make meditative mind, how to create, how to make a very meditative type of mind, a very concentrated mind. Objects should be natural, a very natural, and that is respiration. From birth time only, we are breathing, but we never paid attention to the breathing process, the breathing itself. Though we are breathing from the birth only, but we are not aware about the breathing or breath. And that is the natural object to concentrate mind. Otherwise, in all other meditation techniques in the world, to concentrate mind, the object is different. It's unnatural, not natural. So the diversity is there. So the deviation there, absolute deviation, because object is not natural. The results we are getting, if we don't use natural object, the results we'll be getting will be unnatural. And if we utilize natural object, then the results will be getting very natural. It makes a very vast difference. Difference like sky and earth, north and south pole, east and west pole, black and white. It makes absolute difference due to the selection. Selection is very important. What you're selecting for concentrating your mind. If you select natural object like breath, you are on a very right track. If you select a natural object, then you are on a very wrong path, a very wrong track. You will be getting absolutely a very bad results. And if you choose natural breath for your concentrating your mind, you'll be getting a very fruitful results, a very fruitful outcome, a very natural outcome. To concentrate mind, we use natural breath, incoming and outgoing breath. I won't be talking in detail regarding the anapanasati, what we call it in Buddhism. In Buddhist literature, it is called anapanasati. I won't be talking in detail about it. Our focus is only how meditation is the greatest art in the world. Concentration of mind is the beginning of the meditation. It's the beginning. Concentrating mind. After concentrating mind, there will be a very long path and ultimate goal will be an enlightenment, sambuddhi, kaivalya, nirvana, moksha. It's a very long journey. Journey maybe of a single birth, maybe too many births. But it's a very long journey. It depends in the conclusion. Mastering meditation is absolutely a very difficult task as compared to the other art forms in the world. And the contribution of spiritual masters, meditators is significantly a very great as compared to the other artists contributing to enrich life of the society. It's a very vast subject, very vast subject. In the conclusion, meditation is the greatest art form, a very greatest art form in the world. Getting mastery, becoming good meditator is a very difficult task, but not impossible. After going through practice, guidance under Sadguru Kalyan Mitra, right spiritual master, right spiritual teacher, we can get mastery over meditation. We can become good meditator.